Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Enjoy this Goldilocks Productions presentation of the Joyful Finding Show with your host, Melissa Parks.
Welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you for joining me. The energy is so intense. We love this show. My guides, my angels, everybody loves this show. They had me up at 5:45 this morning, starting to think about things that I needed to talk about that was important to all of you out there. So I want you to all tap in, feel the energy that's vibrating out of my voice and through my energy into your energy, so we're all connected. Woohoo! Yay! Doesn't that feel exciting? The energy has been pretty crazy for some people, so there's a lot of things going on, lots of change taking place. And that can sometimes be scary, but you know what? Change is really good. Adventure is on the other side of fear. So whatever fears you're still holding on, let go, okay? Just let go of whatever fear that is. So again, I'd like to thank you all for joining me today. And just a quick note on how you can get a hold of me anytime that you need to outside of this show. You can reach me at my website at IamMelissaParks.com. Or on my cell phone, you can reach me by phone at 941-266-9250. And it's just lovely how all this energy is just taking place, the love vibration that's taking place. The amount of people that are starting to come together in unity is just amazing. I'm sure you're seeing that even in all parts of your little world, that wherever you guys are, it's an amazing thing. Let's see. There's a lot of the energy going out and taking care of things. So they also want me to talk about this because I'm sure some of the calls today will be about this. If you are not doing what is making you joyful, or you are not having fun in your everyday life, whether it has to do with your job or it has to do with your relationships, the only person that can change those things is you. All you have to do is dive deep within inside yourself and feel what is right for you. And that's another thing they wanted me to talk about. It's kind of like we're walking through life blindfolded right now, and we have to feel where we're going. Does it feel like it's the right direction rather than seeing? We're so used to seeing everything. So follow your heart. What is your heart really telling you? It's an amazing, amazing, energetic day. And it looks like we already have some callers. I think I'll take my first one. Today I am calling, we got a caller from area code 415. Hi there,
good morning.
415.
Hi.
Your name and where are you calling from?
This is Catherine from from California.
All right. Welcome, Catherine in California. What's your question for me today?
Well, 2 days ago, it was raining here, and I was just walking down the street after work, just walking down a sidewalk that was kind of downhill, and my right foot just kind of rolled, and I totally took a dive, and I just landed on my right shoulder and my right hip, and
oh, wow,
it's just weird. I don't think I've done that in my life. I don't think I've just walked down the street and then fallen down on the sidewalk. So I just don't know if there's any energetic or what's the spiritual message of that, or what's going on.
Well, since everything happened on your right side, I'm going to assume that you're still dealing with past stuff. Okay, so either past relationships, depending on where you hurt your body again. It was your ankle and you hit your shoulder too.
Hip and shoulder.
Your hip. Okay, hip and shoulder. And it started with so it went straight up the right side. It started at your foot and then caused the damage straight up. So how are you feeling today? Do you feel like you're okay or just sore?
It's sore, yeah.
Okay. So kind of look at your past a little bit and see what's going on, okay? Because everything on your right side also has to do with masculine too. So do you have some masculine things going on in your life? But I feel like it's more past stuff. So all this stuff is coming up for you to let it go. I also feel like it was to slow you down. Okay, because I feel like you've been doing a lot of stuff lately. You've been very busy, and it might just be to slow you down to take better care of yourself too. Have you been extra busy lately?
Not really. I've only been working part-time.
Yeah, but I don't mean just with work. I mean with life, with everything. I mean, it's not just one thing. It's like just busy all the time. You know what I mean? Like even your mind staying busy. Okay,
I'm not.
Fair enough. But I feel like you have to reflect and go in and see what it says about your right side. Do you do any meditation or anything like that?
Yeah, and I have been, like the last 2 full moons that were the super moons were really strong, really heavy for me, and I was clearing out. I mean, my body has been going through crazy stuff the last 2 months.
Yeah, so this is just helping you purge the rest of it, I feel like. So just ground all that energy through, because we're coming up on this other full moon coming on Friday. So just ground that energy and push it all the way through you and feel like it's a pure cleansing, clearing for you.
Yeah, I am ready. I mean, I have been letting go, and so I would like to complete. I mean, I know you never complete it, but this
is like the purge. This is like the last of it. So now you're ready to purge the last of it so you can start fresh and start new. All right, awesome. Well, then I'll leave you with that, Kathleen. I hope that was helpful for you today.
Yeah, can you say it again? What did you mean, ground it down?
Ground it down. Kind of like the energy is like a tree. So it kind of like comes down through your body, comes out the bottom of your feet like these roots. So it kind of like pulls all this stuff out of you and puts it into Mother Earth and helps connect all and release.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that. Yes.
Okay,
great.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you. Have a great day. Awesome. Thank you for calling in. What amazing energy. So, yeah, if you're ending up hurting yourself or stuff, it's time for you to look at what's going on in your life. Not that sometimes accidents don't happen, and that does happen, but it's like, what else is it telling you? It's almost like we have to look at the meaning of everything that happens in our life, whether we fall down, the clouds that go by in the sky. You know, sometimes we could just be having a conversation. You know, I was texting with a friend the other day, and I texted the word wrong, but it was meant to go to her that way so that it would start a whole conversation. So everything is happening just is. Sometimes it doesn't feel like it is, but it truly is. And things are starting to get amazing, truly amazing. All right, so now I'll take the next caller, who is area code 201.
Hi.
Hi there. How can I help you today?
I'm calling because I'm single, and I'm wondering if you see a new relationship coming.
Okay, what's your first name, single?
Rose.
Rose? Aw, that's a beautiful name, Rose.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Do you have a new relationship coming into your life? Are you completely open to this new relationship?
I definitely am. I've been single too long.
All right. What I'm getting is that you're open to the right relationship. So they're actually wanting you to get out like a piece of paper, write down all the qualities of this new relationship that you would like to have, because this is helping you break out of the patterns. That's why you've stayed single so long this time, so you could totally break that pattern. And now you're opening up yourself up to this new love and I feel like it's this summer. I'm not going to say it's before that because I don't feel like it is, but sometime in this summer you're going to be around, and I feel like it's at like a summer picnic. They're showing me like a playground or a park or something like that. So it's going to be outdoorsy, and it's going to be someone that connects with you on your level, okay? And it's like you are so open, but you have to also remember to close yourself down around negative people. Okay, because I feel like you get sucked dry a little bit when you get around them. So you want to keep your energy high, and you want to keep it protected by the light. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, I do stay away from negativity. So
good.
So I'll be meeting him in an outdoor event. Yeah. Is this a professional, somebody successful? That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, you want to know what kind of person he is. All right, let's see.
Whatever. I appreciate anything you could tell me.
Yeah, let me go a little further into his energy because he's still a little far out. They're not going to give me his profession, but they are going to show me that he is very kind, he is very open, he is very loving, and it's almost like he's been single for a long time too, so that it's like you guys are both starting new in this relationship type thing. And it's going to be a lot of fun for both of you, okay? They're showing me a lot of fun, a lot of laughter, And that's really what you're looking for in your next relationship. So just know that will be coming to you.
Wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
You too. Bye.
Absolutely. Thank you. Ooh, the energy is still kicking. They're so happy that you guys are actually like asking relationship questions, because it's like, if you're not in the relationship that you want now, what is it that you're missing that you are looking for? If you're single now, what is it that you're truly looking for? What is truly going to make you happy without settling? Okay, because if we don't have to settle anymore. It may take us a little bit more time, but we're always in the right place at the right time. So just keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. All right, so I guess I'll go to my next caller from area code 562.
Hi, this is Yvonne.
Hi, Yvonne. How can I help you today?
Hi, do you see me receiving my SSI benefits?
Yes, I do. It's taking a little bit of time. Is there paperwork missing?
There was, but I just did it. I finished it yesterday, so maybe that's what you're picking up on.
Okay, good, because the paperwork that was missing is what was holding you up. So now that that's been filed, however long it takes them to do their thing, I forget how many weeks it is or whatever, yes, you will get it. It's just a time thing. And are you sure you've gotten all the paperwork? Because I still feel like there's one piece missing.
No, I turned in all the paperwork.
As long as you've turned it all in, everything should be ready to go. Have they given you a new date yet?
No, because I just did it yesterday, so they're supposed to give me a date within the next 2 weeks.
Okay, perfect. So you just have to wait it out. It's the waiting game for you.
Okay.
But yeah, now that you've gotten all the loose ends tied up, because that's what they were showing me, the missing information, so now that that's all done, you will definitely be getting your SSI whenever the next you fall into line to get that.
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Enjoy your day, honey.
You too.
Thank you. Such a joy talking to each and every one of you. I just want to remind you all again, you guys can find me on my website at IamMelissaParks.com. You can reach me at 941-266-9250. And if you're ever in the Sarasota, Florida area, you can find me here at Wild Ginger Apothecary. Actually, this is where I come to you live from, the studio, the yoga studio. There might be a small echo, but it's a beautiful space. And it's just beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day out. It's going to hit 80, so I hope it's beautiful wherever you are today. All right, so let's move on to our next caller, who is area code 470.
Hello, my name is Casey.
Hi, Casey.
Hello.
How can I help you today?
I kind of have the same question that the last caller had. Do you see me receiving my SSI disability benefits?
Okay, let me tap into that and find out for you, Casey. Has this been an ongoing process for you, or is this your first time applying?
Well, I had applied about 4 years ago, but I let the case close, and then I opened it back up and with a lawyer this time.
Oh, okay, good. Because they're showing me where the old one was closed, and then I see you reapplying. This reapplying is like they're showing me that it's good that you're using a lawyer, but you still need to make sure that you have everything documented that you need to document. But this time it will be a go. For some reason, you're like borderline, whatever I don't know what their terms are, but you're just enough to put you into it. Does that make sense? But it's just a matter of timing now. So it really is just the timing. Timing is everything, it seems.
Okay.
So I feel like you picked yourself a good lawyer, and that it is a man lawyer, right? Because I feel like he's making sure everything's done correctly. So I feel like you're in good hands.
Yes, ma'am. It's a man lawyer.
Okay, perfect. Well, I feel like he's taking good care of you. So this will all go through in the amount of time that it does. SSI takes a while, so they have their own procedure.
Yeah, I have a hearing coming up in June. It'll be my first hearing for this time around.
Okay, perfect. June's a good month. Because it's all about, summer starts in June, so it's all good. So I feel like that's good. That's going to start your momentum for your summertime fun, because you're ready to start to have some fun too.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, thank
right.
you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.
Yep, you're welcome. Thank you. Fun. The energy's still building because I can feel the heat, so I hope you guys are feeling the vibrations out there. There's lots of love vibrating out of me, through you, through the airwaves, and we're all just trying to come to connected and feel so special together. My next caller his name is Ashil from New York, and I hope I didn't butcher your name, sir.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you today?
Not bad. I kept listening to you talking about love, so I figure, let me just see if I can get an update about love.
All right. So you're looking for some love too, are you?
Yeah, I am.
Awesome. How long you been single?
Oh, years. I took time off because what happened is I was going through a lot of bad relationships. So I took some time off to work on myself and just figure out what I was looking for, and now I'm ready to date, and I know I'm not gonna settle, like you just said. So that's made me realize that I give you a call after I heard that.
Okay, perfect. And you want to know what's funny is because when I just wrote your name, because I keep a little pad of paper so I can keep notes of everyone that I talk to, and when I wrote your name, when I wrote the I, there's a little heart above it. And it's not like I meant to do that, but that's how it came out. So you are ready for love. And see, I even have goosebumps as I say this now, so feel that. You finally have opened yourself up to be able to find that right love. And you're right, you are not settling. You are not. And I feel like that's coming very soon because the amount of goosebumps they're giving me is all the way from head to toe. So it's coming very quickly. So you just keep your heart vibration wide open, calling that right person in, because you're right. You had to break the patterns that you had going on in your life because they were never right. And now you're going for what is truly going to make you happy in this lifetime. So just know that will be coming for you. Does that bring up any other questions for you? Because I feel like there's another.
If I can get a career update too, I have my own business right now, but I feel like something else is coming. So if you have more info, I'll take that. Okay,
so you're self-employed with a home business right now. Are you ready to expand?
Yeah, I have an online business right now, so I have enough time to either take another direction or grow, whatever, just to improve myself.
Well, I feel like the business that you're in right now is going to expand. Okay, and I feel like you're ready for it to expand. So whatever you're selling or doing online, you're going to keep doing that. But I also feel like there's a part of you that is ready to open up and learn something new about yourself. And it's funny because as I say that, I can feel like my heart chakra is being busted wide open. So it's like you are ready to experience more of what life is really about, and you're about helping other people. So I also feel like you're ready to start tapping into your spiritual gifts so you can start helping others the same way that I am right now.
Absolutely.
Do you know you have abilities?
I know I feel the pull, but I don't know what direction. But I do feel like service, but I don't know exactly what it is yet.
Okay. Well, you're going to learn more about yourself a little bit first before you start moving forward with this. So it's like find some classes that you like, or find some online classes that you want to take about mediumship, energy work, whatever it might be, angels, whatever you're feeling drawn to help you remember how to unlock those abilities that you have inside of you. Because I feel like that's going to help you be very powerful and then help you help those around you so that it helps lift up the area that you're in.
Sounds good. I look forward to it. And I'll do some research about courses and see what happens.
Yeah, see where your heart is being drawn, where you're being pulled to. It's kind of almost like, you can close your eyes put out a pad of paper and write down a bunch of things and then close your eyes and then put your finger down on the paper wherever it just lands. You know what I mean? It's like the lucky guess. But really, it's our energy leading us in the right direction.
Sounds good. Thank you so much.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for calling in, and good luck with your love life because it's going to happen. They just made me draw another heart. So love is coming soon.
I look forward to that. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too. Bye-bye.
All right. Wow, we have lots of questions about love. Really, everyone, open up your love vibration to that love that you're looking for, that true love that you're looking for. We are not settling anymore. I love that so many people are actually calling in and saying that now, that we're not going to settle anymore. Even if you go back and look through the patterns of your life, where did you settle in other ways? Did you settle for a job just for the paycheck? You know, everything is changing. We're supposed to be living our life with lots of love and joy. So more of that's going to be, they just want me to keep talking about love and joy, love and joy, love and joy. You guys are probably going to hear that for the next hour, you know, or until my show is over. But it's about really opening up and stepping in that love vibration, loving everyone, forgiving those people that did us wrong, forgiving the people that we did wrong, because none of us are perfect. Stop putting blame on other people. We need to truly be responsible for who we are in this very moment, which is such an amazing thing. And that was hard for me to do too, just so you all know. When we have to face ourselves, when we really have to face our truths, whether they're good or they're bad, we just have to do it and do it with love. All right, we're going to move on to our next caller, area code 813.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
This is Shantae. I have a love reading. I want a love reading also.
Oh, well, awesome. I told you it was going to be a love day. Then they kept saying love and joy, love and joy, love and joy. Okay, well, let me tap into you. And where are you from?
I'm from Florida.
All right. Perfect. Because I felt you, your energy was closer than most of the other people I've talked to today. So I knew you were somewhere close. Okay, so, all right. So you are finally opening yourself up to love too, okay? And you've been single for a little bit too, okay? Because you've been taking care of. Okay, yeah, they're showing me. You've been taking care of you, because that was very important, because you are a person that likes to take care of others, and you give everything. You give the shirt off your back, everything, and leave yourself with nothing. You learned you had to pull that energy back, so they just want you to know how proud they are that you've done that. And now you are truly opening up. So see, and I got goosebumps again. See, it's all the love, people. It's the love. The goosebumps are coming. So it's like they're showing me that you're opening up your heart chakra. You're allowing your love vibration to really go out and connect in with who you want, okay? Because they showed me, as you've been taking care of yourself, you've been walking around like under an umbrella. Okay, so not easily seen by who you need to be seen by. And now that you've taken this umbrella off, you're allowing all your light to shine. So now you're going to bring that right relationship into you, okay? And you're drawing it pretty quickly too. When's your birthday?
March 3rd.
Okay. Huh. All right, cool. Well, you have lots of threes going on, so that would make sense. They're showing me you're a master manifester, too. So just put it out there that it comes faster if you want, but everything truly comes in divine time. So the amount of time that you've been spending on yourself is exactly what you've needed, and now you're totally opening yourself up to this new love.
Absolutely.
Which is amazing. It's totally amazing. They also show me, I'm going to have to talk to people about your abilities today, too, because they're telling me that you're pretty intuitive. You don't always trust yourself, but you are pretty intuitive. You really need to start trust those feelings, because they're sending you down a different path than you would have gone before. But this path is much more abundant, much more happy. I see that there's a little of fear attached to that, but don't have it. Just let it go. Just kind of kick it to the curb and be done with it. Because they show me it's kind of like we're at the edge of the woods, and they kind of we got to the edge of the forest, and then all of a sudden there's this beautiful meadow, and this meadow is full of all these beautiful wildflowers, and it's just so magnificent. You know what I mean? So it's you're finding out more about who you are and taking truly good care of yourself, which is so amazing.
I have. I've been getting into crystals and just praying a lot and just working on me. At first, I wasn't working on me. You hit that on the nose, and I was just worried about everybody else except me. And now, I just done tapped into me, and I just feel great. I really do.
That's good, because this is only going to help you feel better and better. The more that we tap into our higher selves, our higher aspects of ourselves, our soul self, whatever word you want to call our spirit self, we start to feel better here on earth. We start to feel better about the decisions that we're making. We let go more of the fear that was instilled in us, because even if you look back, you still had some of that too. So it's like now we're opening up this wide road of all these possibilities, where before it felt like we were always going down this dark alley, you know what I mean? And now we're like spreading that alley way out, and we're like, all right, everything's possible now. We don't have to go down this one road, we can make the road wherever we want. And they also show me, like, you're ready to start more flowers. It must be the theme of the week. I have a story about that then. More flowers. They keep showing me flowers. Do you draw at all? Because these look like doodle flowers, like I'm doodling flowers.
I draw. I sit by myself and just draw little things around me that I look at, and then I'll just get back into another world.
Okay, well, they want you to do more of that then, because they're showing me that's very therapeutic for you. So spend some time drawing, whether you do it first thing in the morning, whatever you have a free break, whatever. They want you to spend some more time, because that's helping bring out some of the creative in you. And they also say that do you always understand your drawings? I know this is a weird question, but.
No, I really don't. Sometimes I just get whatever in my head and I'll draw it, then I'll push it to the side and start on something else. But no, I don't. Right. Actually, sometimes I don't.
Okay, well, it's okay that you don't. They want you to still finish them even though you don't understand it until it's done, because these are messages for you.
Oh, really?
You're not.
Oh, I never.
Yeah, you understand them when they first start, but you're definitely going to understand them when you complete it. So if you're using one piece of paper per picture, whatever, finish that till it feels completely done, because you're stopping before the message is complete.
Oh, wow. I sure will. I sure will take that advice. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. You're welcome.
You're so helpful. Thank you very much.
Thank you. You enjoy your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Awesome. Thanks. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about flowers, because it's funny that I just saw those flowers in that last lady's reading. Monday night at my Joyful Findings class, we had these cards, the Soul Purpose cards by Doreen Virtue, and everyone picked a card. And, of course, I pick a card even though I'm the teacher. I got to play too, So I picked a card that said flowers, which was so funny because I love flowers. It's springtime. So yesterday I went out and I worked in my flower garden and I cleaned that up. Now, the funnier part is I went into Publix last night, and this man that was probably 6'5" was probably carrying 6 to 7 bunches of flowers, all various kinds of flowers. But he was so tall and full of so many flowers that he ran into my cart. I was like wedged in between him and these other people walking the other way, and he like ran into my cart. So that made me think about things and have to go home and go, what is it about these flowers that I'm supposed to be paying attention to? Am I supposed to be slowing down, stopping and smelling flowers? Am I supposed to be spending more time playing with my flowers, planting my flowers? I know that I don't know. So, there's many things that happen in our lives on every day that we wonder, what does that mean for us today? So I will see how many more flowers come into my life. So I've had flowers yesterday. I had flowers come up in the reading. Even one lady's name was Rose. So there you have more flowers. And flowers are about love too. Don't we give flowers out to people we love, whether they're going to put them in their yard or they're going to put them in a vase on their nightstand or in their living room or whatever. So it's like we have so much love and joy that we're sharing with each other. So if you feel like you're moving very quickly through life, then stop and smell the roses. Go outside, ground yourself. It's very important to go and connect in with Mother Earth every once in a while and, stand out there barefooted. Just let your energy flow from you to her. feel the connection, feel that we're all connected. I feel like a lot of people now are starting to understand that we are more connected in so many more ways than it feels like in our human body, because we feel like we're all so very separate. We're also very individual. And we are in the human sense, but when you get us in the energetic sense, we're all pretty much the same. We bounce back and forth. Yeah, sure, some souls are older than others. There's still learning involved, but we're all still connected, and we're all still so much full of love. So there's just so much love and joy to be had today and every day, and so much expansion to come too. We're all starting to expand. We're all starting to realize that we have more abilities. Just like I think I spoke with 2 callers earlier, it's about opening up and start using your abilities. Every single one of us has the abilities. It's not just a select few. We all have these. It's just about how we're going to unwrap it and remember it. What's going to trigger it? What's going to happen that's going to make it remember? For me, I know that I've had to do a lot of growing through all of this. And remember, I'm not perfect. Nobody on this earth is perfect. So we all have lessons and tests that we have to learn to help us move forward. And some of my lessons have not been easy. I think us light workers, which is pretty much all of us, if we had a whole sheet of paper and there was a bunch of boxes of all the tests and lessons that we had to learn in this lifetime, we checked them all off, because before we came down here, we're like, we are strong enough. We can do this. And then once you're born and you forget, and then you have to restart learning all this again, you're like, why did I choose so many hard lessons? Well, you choose them because you knew you were strong enough to really make it through them. You were strong enough to pull together to do what you needed to do for yourself and for humanity, because what we're doing here is a service to everybody, not just ourselves. And we're starting to recognize that more. I have friends out there that are making some difficult decisions for themselves, and I send them love while they do it, whether they've been in a marriage too long or they're in a job that they really just can't handle anymore, but they're still going just for the paycheck. There's so many things that are changing for people, and the world is showing it to you. It's like, all right, do you get upset every time you have to go to work? Are you like, I don't even want to get up? Then you're not finding joy in that situation anymore. Maybe at one point it was full of joy, and then it wasn't anymore. So it's like, what is going to bring you joy? Start rearranging your life and bring yourself joy. And it's funny because yesterday I was listening to Laura's show on over here about angels and healing, and one of the things that they also talked about was master manifesting, what you could do about creating in your own life. Okay, and it's like, what do you want to start creating in your life? Do you want to create that new job? What does that look like for you? You want to create that new relationship? What does it look like for you? You want to create that new living arrangement? What does that look like for you? It's time for you to really start going inside and seeing what it is you truly desire. And it's not always materialistic, but it can be. Don't get me wrong, but you're not coming from a place of greed if you're coming from a place of love. Does that make sense? Because you have to start coming from more places that come from a place of love, that heart vibration, that stuff that starts oozing out of us, and people start feeling it everywhere. People start cozying up to you. They're like, I want to be your best friend because it feels so nice. They're missing that love. They're missing that kindness in their life. So if we can start generating that within ourselves, we can start helping the people next to us to step into that also, which is also cool. Way, way cool. Let's see what else they would like to talk to you guys all today. It's so amazing because I'm sitting here and the energy is still just flowing out of me. I wonder how many of you feel the energy out there. So tap in, feel, act to feel, know you're all protected. That's another thing they'd like to talk about. There is a difference between false light and real light, and I think some of you are starting to realize that. It took me years to realize it too. You really have to go in your heart to recognize it, because not everything is as it seems by your eyesight. So they really want you to tap into that love vibration. What does that really feel like? Should I make that decision? Is it a good decision? Is it a good decision for me? They keep showing me lots of hearts. I wish I could draw for you guys. I guess I'm going to really have to turn this into a TV show so you guys could actually see all this crazy stuff that I do while I'm sitting here. But they're drawing more hearts. It's lots of hearts, more heart vibration. They keep wanting you to step into that. And if you're not meditating now, find a way to meditate. And it doesn't have to be sitting still. It can be a moving meditation, or go play out at the beach, or just go for a walk down the beach, or out into your favorite spaces. There's so much to be taking place in your lives. So much joy, so much happiness, so much laughter. You know, and there's so many things that I keep talking about change, because one of the things that, you know, I guess I have to bring that up because they keep showing me 555, which I saw on the clock before I got up this morning. So it was like, you know, 555, that showed up for me today to let me know things are changing. And that's pretty much when the energy started to kick in for me for this show. So I'm talking to you all about changing your lives for the better, so that you're standing more in your heart and your love vibration and allowing more love to flow to you and from you. And they also want me to tell you guys a story. I sometimes dislike telling stories about myself, but it's become easier because I've lived it and I've done it. But they want me to tell you stories about forgiveness, okay? Because this is one of the big things that I really had to get over in my life, one of the really hardest ones for me. And it took a lot of guts, okay? And I have to tell you, it takes a lot of guts for you, whatever you need to forgive too, because there's always someone that's done us wrong. But I was very unhappy as a child, okay? I had a lot of anger. Yeah, see, I told you it wasn't going to be easy. I'm telling millions of people now. So actually, I was abused as a child, sexually abused as a child, and then I had a lot of anger still left in that, okay? So I would walk around and I would have these outbursts. So we have to go within ourselves and find out what those anger things are so that we can, you know. So I'm driving down the road one day, and I'm living out in rural Maine, okay? So you can picture countryside and all that. And I'm driving along, and I see the man that abused me. And I was like, all of a sudden, my anger flared up, and I was like, oh, my God, da-da-da-da. And then God started to have a conversation with me in my head and said, you need to forgive him. Well, let me tell you, I argued with God for 3 miles down the road before I'm like, all right, I'll do it. And then, so I was like, since I will do it, I turned around and I drove the 3 miles back to where he should have been, where I left him, but he had already left. So with that, I'm like, oh, boy, which way did he go? I'm like, all right. So I just got back in my car, and apparently I had to drive another 3 miles. So you see my significance here, 333. I had to drive another 3 miles. I found where he was, into the building. I looked him in the eye. I said, I forgive you. I spun on my heels, and I walked out the door. And that's the day that I finally broke that anger. Not everyone has to go face whoever it is in, you know, face to face, but it is time for you to let it go within your heart, within your body, and just allow yourself to heal so that you can move forward with much more grace and love in your life, okay? Because, again, like I mentioned earlier, we did not choose all the best lessons. This lesson wasn't just for me. It was for him. It was for family members. It was for a lot of people in my life, so there's just a lot of that going on. So just know that if you have someone that still triggers anger in you, sadness, whatever it might be, go within yourself and please just allow yourself to forgive. I know I say that like it's easy, but it's not. But it can be easy if you allow it, okay? I love it. I love that I can share my life with you. I love that I can share all of my knowledge with you because it's taken these 48 years for me to unravel it. For me to be able to stand in my power, to be able to actually be on the radio, for you guys to actually listen to me today. Because I was that little child way back when I would sit in the back of the class, not want to say anything. I would not want to be seen or heard. I guess that was me in hiding. So with all of that, if you see anything going on in your past that you need to forgive, please forgive it. I send love and energy to help you do it. So it looks like I have another caller. We have caller from area code 707.
Hi.
Hey
hello.
there. And your name is?
Hi. Valerie.
Valerie. Where are you calling from, Valerie?
California.
Hi. How can I help you today, Valerie?
I want to see either work or love? Which one do you see coming up and when?
I see them both coming.
Oh, okay.
It's so funny because you've asked for change in both areas of your life.
Yes, I have.
So with that, they want me to go into the job first and leave love for second, because they want you to keep working a job that you love, a career that you love. And I'm getting that you do love what you do right now, but you don't always love where you do it. So it's like, what can you do to change that if you feel like it's time to change that? And they want you to look around a little bit and feel around and see where you belong. Do you enjoy what you do now?
Well, right now I'm just at home, but I'd like to get back out into the work world.
Okay, well, I feel like you're going to start working pretty quick, so you just need to put it out to the universe what that job is for you. What is the perfect job for you?
It's out there. Yeah, it's out there.
Oh, it's out there. You just have to ask for it. Now it's time.
Uh-huh.
Well, what was that? You broke up on me.
Oh, I said I've already asked for it, and I've, written it out. I got the feeling of the job.
Good, because I feel like it's moving closer to you.
Okay, do you see it this month?
Well, this month is almost over. I see it in May.
Okay.
May, the beginning of May, first 2 weeks of May.
Okay. Is it a full-time or part-time?
You're asking for full-time.
Okay.
So they're going to give you what you're asking for. So if you're asking for full-time, because that's going to make you feel better, okay, because I feel like the job has to come first before this new love comes into your life, because I feel like you need to be settled. I don't feel like you want a man taking care of you. It's nice that he would be stable, but you don't want to be taken care of. Does that make sense? Because I feel like
I've taken care of myself most of my life. So, yes, I would want to be taken care of at this point. I mean, I want to be independent. Well,
I feel like it's not taken care of this time. I feel like it's more independent rather than you taking care of the relationship, because it was always you taking care of everything before. This time is even playing ground. Not one is higher than the other. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah. That sounds great.
Okay, yeah, because that's really what you want, too. Which is so cool. They also show me that this new relationship that's going to be coming up is going to be probably, you're going to start your job in May, probably June, July, because you don't know the person yet, because I feel like they're going to be new to the area, like they moved to wherever you live, okay? So they're going to be, like, moving in, like new people in the neighborhood.
Okay.
Okay.
And did you see anything about his occupation, any characteristics, like height, weight, that kind of thing?
Okay, well, I'm getting that he's just under 6 feet, which is funny because they don't normally show me that. And I don't know what his professional is, but I get that he's very stable and he's been at his job for a very long time. And it's almost like he transfers. So whatever he transfers from, this was so that you guys can meet up each other, because I don't feel like he was supposed to be here until now.
Okay.
So he transfers for that.
Oh, beautiful. That sounds great.
Awesome. How was that helpful, Valerie?
Oh, very much so. Very much so. Thank you.
Awesome. You're welcome. Enjoy the rest of your day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you. All right, we have another caller from area code 914.
Hi. Thank you so much for taking my call.
You're welcome. And your name is?
Catherine.
Catherine. How are you doing today, Catherine?
Good. And yourself?
I'm doing fantastic. How can I help you today?
Awesome. I have 2 projects in the works. One that I've been at for a few years now, and one that I just started in the last couple of months. And I was just wondering if you see them being successful. I'm doing them both with a friend of mine whose name is Albert. I was just wondering if you could give me any insight into them, please.
All right, and these are two different businesses, two different entities?
Yeah.
And you're both involved with both of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Do they have to say separate? Because they showed me putting them under an umbrella, which means putting them together.
They could be under the umbrella of my company. Yes.
Okay, because I'm getting that's a good thing. Okay, because they're showing me once that happens, it becomes a sunny day. So once you do that, it's like everything becomes easier. And so are you ready to start expanding? You know what I mean? So it's like they show me that these are both good ideas, but they need to be combined for whatever reason. They keep showing me together.
Huh.
And it's almost like magnets. They keep pulling my hands together like it needs to come together.
Wow.
Does that feel good?
There was always like a common thread between the two. Wow.
But it's common enough that you can put them together rather than keep having two entities. You're putting your energy more into one that does two things.
Wow, you're kind of blowing my mind right now.
I kind of like that. You never thought of it that way, now did you?
No. Oh my goodness. Because it's funny because with one I was playing with the idea because I had technical problems along the way with the first one because it was my first endeavor in this area. And I had a few people around me that really, I felt like it was almost sabotage, really. And I was getting what you're saying before with you have to forgive too, even around that situation. So I was always with the idea of starting it all over again to make it better. So I don't know. Are you kind of confirming that aspect as well?
I am.
Wow.
I am. This is about you moving forward, and for you moving forward is starting this and creating this. And it's like you starting this is a new project because I'm getting goosebumps again. So, yeah, it's definitely supposed to happen. Do you feel the energy? What does that feel like for you? So it's like, it's so funny because it's like, I wish you guys could see me because it's like I'm handing you a bunch of paperwork, but it's like good stuff. You know what I mean? And it's like I'm passing it from me to you in a big stack. So that's just showing me that it's going to create work, but it's also going to create the abundance. And it's also creating joy because this is something that you like to do.
Oh, yes, definitely. Yeah.
So there's just going to be more fun with that.
Huh. Wow. And can I just ask, is the person, my friend that I'm kind of taking along for the ride with me this time around, he's the right person, you think, or?
I just got yes.
Oh,
I got yes because you are helping guide him. You're like his teacher. I feel like you're his teacher.
Yeah.
And you both need that. You need to learn how to teach, and he needs to learn how to learn. And then you guys become this very powerful team together because you can't do it all on your own, and it's taken a lot for you to be able to just trust anybody. So now that you're actually able to trust him, because you feel like you can, but you guys got to keep that flow of communication wide open. Be like, only truth can be spoke here. Bottom line. Yeah, I totally dig it. And it's so funny because I don't even know what the businesses are, but I'm like so excited. I'm like, woo, they're going to have so much fun. So it's like, just follow that energy and take it where it needs to go for you. And then don't look back. There's no looking back. They don't want you to look back. And they also mentioned that you have a few more things that you need to forgive in your past, and you'll feel much better.
Yeah.
So you can just write those things on a piece of paper and burn it if you want and go, all right, I forgive that. Make it as simple as possible, or try to make it as simple as possible. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Perfect. Just know that you have a lot to look forward as the future comes for you. And as you move into your future, as you keep moving forward, they keep showing me that, again, I want to mention this to everybody. Everybody has abilities. Tap in and see what that feels like for you. I really want everyone to tap into their feelers, which I mean your heart. Does it feel good? Does it feel bad? So start trusting some of that for yourself, too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, thank you so much.
Oh,
thank you.
You're welcome. You enjoy the rest of your day, and good luck on those businesses, honey.
Thank you, and you as well. God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. God bless you. Boy, what fun are we having today? The universe, God, our earth, all this love, all these things that are changing, all these things that we're going through to help us evolve into better human beings, are helping us become stronger. And we're turning around and helping the people next to us become stronger. So just know that as we keep moving forward, things are just going to keep getting better and better. If things are getting hard for you right now, you're trying to control the situation. You're trying to make it happen for yourself. And that's not the road you're supposed to be going down right now. The road is supposed to be easy. The road is supposed to be full of love, laughter, and joy. If it's anything beyond that, you're not supposed to be doing it right that minute. Let me point that out with like technology situations. I think the other day I was trying to do something on my computer, and my computer just was not working with me. So I'm like, all right, I'm just going to walk away from this right now, and I'll come back to it when I'm supposed to do it. You know, I was trying to post something, and it just wouldn't work. But I wasn't supposed to post it at that moment. So even though if we feel like it's technical difficulties, sometimes our guides, our angels step in the way and go, nope, you're not supposed to do that right now. And they help us not do that. You know what I'm saying? So it's about us listening to ourselves. Is this the right time? Should I be doing something else? And I also want to talk about that whole confusion I talked about a little bit earlier. We are kind of walking around, you know, I walked around yesterday afternoon. What am I supposed to be doing with myself? I just didn't know. You know, I didn't have any plans. I didn't want to clean the house again. My son was napping, so I'm like, what am I supposed to be doing? So I just went outside and I meditated for a while. And then that gave me some insight about where I'm going, what I should be doing. You know, it even talked about a little bit about what I'd be talking about today. I mean, they like to give me a heads up way ahead of time sometimes, but I don't remember until it's that time. So it's about us expanding in this love and understanding how we feel to help us lead us in that correct forward motion that we want to be in, rather than trying to swim upstream when it might be hard. So let's make our lives easier on ourselves. Let's only worry about what we are doing, and I take that word back. Let's only be concerned about what we have going on in our lives. I don't like to use the word worry, because we shouldn't worry anymore, because then we create that. So learning to retrain our brain to use better words so that we're more positive, and that we're positive to ourselves, and we're positive to those around us. There's so much love in the air, you guys. It's still spring, so all these new flowers that are popping up, that means relationships are also popping up. The love of your life might be just around the corner, but are you ready? Have you worked on yourself enough to be ready for that? It's so interesting because so many of the calls today were about love. And I knew it was going to be about love, but I know that everything that I talk about is about love, because I had a lot to learn about love. We all had a lot to learn about love, and we're starting to really share that true love between each other. I can look at any person on this earth and love them, even if they've done bad, because I know deep down this was a play that we had to do down here, and it's just another act that they had to go through. Yeah, there might be hurt and stuff, but I still send love. I may not like what they did, but I still send love. So we have to keep sending out love to each and everybody and hope that they do the same. You know, we are all creatures that learn by habit. So if the people around us are doing this, and if other people and we start doing it, just imagine how much love we start creating. So with all of that, I'm going to let you know again, because we are going to be wrapping up soon, but I want to make sure that I get out there again how you can reach me. You can reach me on my website at IamMelissaParks.com. You can reach me by phone or text at 941-266-9250, and that would be to set an appointment. You can also reach me here in Sarasota, Florida at Wild Ginger Apothecary here in the Gulf Gate Village area, right near the Siesta Key Beach. Woo, everyone's heard of Siesta Key. We keep getting names, number one beach, this, that, and the other thing. I'm surprised you're not all living here now. Too funny. But the energy here has been amazing today. I love talking to each and every one of you. I love how the questions are so similar yet so different at the same time. And it just shows that people around us, we are never going through anything alone, because everyone around us is going through something similar, if not the same. I always say that even with readings, when I do a reading for somebody, that information might be just as useful for me as it is for them. So just remember that when you do go out and get readings, make sure you feel it, that all the information feels true and correct for you, and that you are standing in your highest vibration and allowing those around you to stand in their highest vibration. Because I feel like sometimes the energy gets a little funky out and about. So if you keep standing there like you're a lighthouse and you keep spreading your light, more lighthouses will pop up around you, and more people will come from the dark and more into the light and more into the love and more into the joy. So it's been an amazing, amazing show today, chatting with you all. It's been so much fun. I have a few more minutes, and I feel like they do have a couple more things they want me to talk about. So if I feel like I'm talking your ear off, you were supposed to hear it. But it's about love. They want me to keep talking about love again. And when they do it, they're like sending my hands out to the side. So if you could imagine, poof, I'm sending out these little ripples of love, and they keep doing that energetically, because energy is pretty funny. Energy moves me around sometimes. I start dancing in the middle of, the grocery store or whatever, just to shift the energies that's there. So just be very observant to everything that's going on around you, everything that you have going on within you. What does that feel like? Keep a list if you need to. Keep a list of what that feels like. And don't forget to call on your angels, your loved ones, God, for help. Never be afraid to ask for help. That's one of the things that I had one of the hardest lessons again about, was asking for help. It would destroy me. I would try to do everything by myself and never, ever ask for help. But we also have to ask for help sometimes, whether it's from people or from our angels, God, whoever, whatever your prayer might be about. Allow yourself to ask for what you need. Do not be afraid to ask for help. Allow yourself to step into your love vibration. Allow yourself to stand in your truth. Allow yourself to stand in your power. Allow yourself to stand in your abilities. Amazing, amazing times are ahead of us. As everything changes, so do we. We become more powerful and understand who we are. And I mean powerful in a good way, in a light way, in a love way. So just know that you're going to start spreading your light more and more. Again, one last time, you can reach me on my website at IamMelissaParks.com, by phone at 941-266-9250. And I would like to thank each and every one of you for tuning in today, from either today or in the future. And I look forward to talking to you again next week. And it's so funny because every time I get ready to check out, it brings me back to Batman. Same time, same channel. We will see you next Wednesday at noon. Enjoy your week, everybody. Love you.